Hey guys, it's Titus Tech. Back with another video. In my last video I did, where I did a teardown of this MacBook Pro from mid 2010 15-inch. I didn't completely take it apart. So I'm going to do, this is one more thing that I probably should have put in the other video, but I decided not to, but I'm just going to make a separate video about it. So this is removing the optical drive, which a lot of people actually do on these models. One, because it's easy to do, and two, the main reason they do it is just because, they can put in a second hard drive if they remove that. There's mods you can get that have little brackets for stuff like that. I'm going to grab a couple tools here. Stuff I suggest for this is tweezers for getting small little connections and a spudger. I'm pretty sure that's what this is called. Anyway, I actually got this cool mat so that it's easier to find screws and such, and they don't really roll away, and it's a lot better for my computer. Anyway, so you're going to get regular Phillips head screw and just go around the corners here. Sometimes they're a little hard to get up, just keep going. It's really helpful that this has a magnet in it, because then if I can't like reach a screw there, I can just kind of pick it up. It's super helpful. Anyway, I'm going to check my angle just to make sure it looks good. Alright, everything's looking good. So you're going to continue around. So the way, I don't know if you saw the other video, but it has, I'm pretty sure it's like 8 small screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually I think it's like 7, 6, I don't know if I can get this one. Here we go. 6, and then here's 7. Those are all the small screws. Something that's really helpful to do with this is just kind of know where these screws go and kind of put them in a container where similar screws go in the same container, and you'll be able to tell them apart easily. So then these back 3 screws are longer screws. I'm going to put them in with there because I already remember that. Yeah, for me it was a little hard to get used to this, but after a while I've gotten really good. I've taken apart this computer maybe 5 or 6 times. Complete teardown, honestly, just for no reason, just to kind of get used to doing this type of thing. So that should be it. And then again, that's 7 small screws and then 3 big ones, a total of 10 screws, if I'm doing the math correctly. Sometimes it's a little hard to take this off, so once you get it off, you're down to the internals. So, the first thing that you should always do on a video like this, my computer is powered off, but just to be safe, you're going to grab your Tri-Wing 2 screw head, and you're going to want to remove the battery. So how you do that is right here, just unplug that. There's one right here, one right here, right where the pull tab is, and then one right here, on kind of the edge here. So this is not going to be a complete teardown, actually, because I've already done one of those. This is just going to be removing the optical drive. So then down here, kind of gently lift this up, and slowly remove the battery connection. We'll just go finger on each side, just kind of gently prying it. There you go, you got the battery out, set that aside. So now this is the optical drive. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all these little connections and stuff. So I think the only ones we need to do are this one, pop. And then we're going to go ahead and do this tiny one. So right here, the way to do this is get your spudger and kind of push on each side gently until it comes out. That was actually really easy. And I'm going to go ahead and take out the rest of these just in case. So there we go. Just pry all those up. Next you're going to do is go back to your Phillips head screw. Get one that's, I'm going to say the PH00. I'm probably saying that wrong for all the experts out there. So the ones you're going to want to get here, I'm pretty sure, we're going to remove this little Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card. So you're going to go, this is tiny screw, right, there's a screw right here by the hinge. It's black, so that's how you tell it apart. I'm pretty sure this is, yes, this is Phillips head. So just go ahead, this is going to be actually a big screw. Go ahead and unscrew that. It's actually really easy to do. So set that aside. And the next one you're going to be getting is another one on this Wi-Fi card right here. And we're not going to completely remove this because I don't want to, these things are very fragile, so be really careful doing this. I don't want to break it. This is kind of important. Let's see if we can get the screw out. There we go. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is there's all these tiny little connections. So you're going to want to go around with the spudger and pop those up. Be really careful here. This is where you can hear me stuff. Then gently lift this, not all the way out, just kind of to the side. This is only my second time doing this, so I'm still a little scared. Where does this go to? Oh, that's the other screw. Okay, so now what we're going to want to go to is, now we're going to remove the optical drive. So there's a screw right here by one of the near one of the torque screws. This is near the fan as well, kind of sandwiched between the board screw and the fan screw. It's a Phillips head, so just go ahead and unscrew that. And set this aside. This is the same kind of screw as, these both are the same. And then there's one kind of hidden down here, where the optical drive eject is. It's really tiny, it's black. You're going to have to just kind of look in there. It should be easy to find. It's right in there. You might have to go in at a bit of an angle. And then once you get it, just carefully. Again, on computers like this, when you're screwing everything back together, never do it too tightly. Like, you don't want to ruin the screws. However much you do, it should be good enough to hold in this computer. And, oh yeah, it's 3 screws actually. There's one back here kind of hidden in the corner once you remove the Wi-Fi card. Forgot about that one. And it's, again, the same as the 2 other ones. So just going to want to remove that. Cut over there by the corner. And then gently lift out your optical drive. There you go. So surprisingly, this actually does only have one connection here. But, yeah, it's an important one. So it goes right here. So, yeah. So that was taking out the optical drive. I'm going to put it back together in just a second. I just want to check my footage to make sure I didn't mess everything up. So everything was looking good. I'm now going to do a time lapse of me putting everything back together. So see you in a little bit. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to check out the video I did where I did the rest of the teardown. Yeah, just one thing to remember when you're putting back the screws, don't over tighten them. And then with the Wi-Fi card and Bluetooth chip, be really careful when you're putting those little connectors back on. They can be fragile, so be really careful with that. All right, make sure to watch all my other videos. Bye.